So you're probably wondering, does the Martingale system actually work for binary options trading? Look, I've been told, and many others have been told, to stay away from the Martingale system as it's extremely risky and considered gambling, as the Martingale system is a very well-known strategy in the casino. So besides the risk and what I've been told, we're going to take a deep dive into the Martingale system, what it is, how to use it, and if it's worth using to trade binary options. So what is the Martingale system? Let's jump right into it and see if it's any good. So straight off the bat, the Martingale system is used by gamblers in a casino. That is where this well-known system originates from. Now, how does the Martingale system actually work? The Martingale strategy requires you to double down every time you lose a bet, and you continue doubling your bet every time you lose, and you keep going until you win a bet. So let's take a roulette table for example. You walk into a casino with $100 and you decide to gamble at the roulette table. You start off by betting on black with $10. You end up losing your $10 because the bull ended up landing on red. Round 2, you decide to double down on your previous loss. This time you put down $20 and you bet on black again. The bull ends up landing on black and this time you win. You end up receiving your $20 back as well as an additional $20 because your prediction was correct. So now you've recouped your initial loss of $10 and you walk away with a profit of $10 in total. So basically you keep doubling down on every bet you lose and eventually you'll win. Well, that's what you're told at least. Now, the Martingale system may sound absolutely fantastic, but it actually carries significant risk. Now, don't get me wrong, the Martingale system can be a great way to cover your losses. But what if you keep betting and you run out of money? What if you keep losing and never win? The amount spent every time you double down on your losses can severely affect your capital and can easily result in disaster. The Martingale system has its positives, but the negatives overshadow the positives as your money can be wiped out in the blink of an eye. Just before we proceed, I'd like to mention that I provide exceptionally consistent, reliable, and profitable stock and crypto signals every day, Monday to Friday. I have a proven track record with a win rate over 75%. If you're interested in making good money and you want to learn more, head over to my website. You'll find the link in the description below. So how does this all correlate with binary options trading? Well, as you know, with binary options, investors have the opportunity to predict whether the price will go up or down. If the price closes in favor of your prediction within the time period you have selected, you'll receive a fixed amount of money for predicting correctly. But if the price doesn't close in favor of your prediction within the time period you have selected, you lose 100% of your investment. So if you look at the bigger picture, there's loads of similarities between binary options and a roulette table in a casino. Now, because there are only two possible outcomes when it comes to trading binary options, it makes sense to use the Martingale system, doesn't it? So I think it's time to test whether the Martingale system actually works for binary options trading or if it should be avoided completely. For this experiment, I've decided to put aside $10,000 of my own trading capital, which is probably stupid considering how risky the Martingale system is. The strategy we're going to be using is a simple moving average crossover strategy. We'll be using the 9 EMA and the 27 EMA. And we'll be making use of the 1 minute time frame opening 3-minute trades. Just keep in mind our analysis will be purely based on what the moving averages show us on the charts. So I'm going to go ahead and open a couple of trades using this strategy combined with the Martingale system. Let's get into it. To start things off, I found a beautiful setup here on CHF NOK OTC. The 9 EMA crossed below the 27 EMA, which was a signal for me to go ahead and open a sell position. I decided to open the first trade with $100, so let's see how things pan out. So the trade doesn't look like it's going to close in our favor. That's the first loss, I guess. We're $100 down. In the meantime, I'm going to wait for another sell entry on CHF NOK OTC, and the next time we'll be doubling down on our loss. Right here I found another setup. As you can see, the 9 EMA crossed below the 27 EMA. On the candle close, I went ahead and opened a sell position. Because we lost the previous trade, we've doubled down on our previous loss. This time we opened the trade with $200. So let's see how things pan out. So it looks like we're going to lose this one too. That means we're down $300 in total now. We've lost 2 consecutive trades on the bounce. I'm going to wait for more sell entries. as it looks like we'll be doubling down on our losses for the third time. Okay, so here we have another setup on CHF NOK/OTC. As you can see, we got that moving average crossover to the downside, so I went ahead and opened a sell position. We're doubling down on our previous losses, so this time I opened a trade with $400. Let's see what happens. So it looks like it's gonna be another loss. That's 3 losses in a row now. And as it stands, we're down $700 in total. Things are starting to get a bit dodgy now, so let's hope we win the next trade. I didn't wait too long for the next setup. We've got another crossover right here, so I'm going to catch this move to the downside. We've doubled down for the 4th time now. I've put $800 down on this trade, so let's hope this is the one. Things are playing out quite well here, it seems, and I think we're gonna win this one, and we do. As calm and composed as I am, that was nervy. We doubled down for the 4th time and things are starting to get extremely risky. Thankfully, we managed to win this trade, which not only ends the losing streak, but the stress as well. We ended up winning the trade on CHF NOK/OTC after doubling down on our losses 4 times. But did we make any profit? And the answer is no. We didn't, unfortunately. We ended up sitting with a total loss of minus $156.30. And you're probably wondering why. There's a couple of big issues when it comes to trading binary options with the Martingale system. You see, winning a trade doesn't guarantee you 100% return on your investment. You only receive a fixed amount between 20 to 92% on your investment. We started trading CHF NOK/OTC when the return on investment was 92%. By the time we won the 4th trade, the return on investment was only 68%, which is the reason why we lost $156.30. The fact that the return on investment is always changing on assets does not give you the upper hand as a trader. Because if you think about it, say now you go on an endless losing streak and you've doubled down on your losses at least more than 4 or 5 times. Mathematically, you'll find yourself losing more than you're making. And not only that, you'll end up destroying your trading capital. So in the long term, this is a terrible investment plan. Using the Martingale system for binary options trading may sound like a brilliant idea, but it really isn't. Binary options trading is already extremely risky on its own. Combining it with a gambling strategy like the Martingale system easily multiplies the risk tenfold. So in a whole, I'd strongly recommend avoiding any and all Martingale strategies. As someone with several years trading experience, I can confidently say it isn't worth it. Don't gamble, rather preserve your capital and grow it properly with a good trading strategy. If you're looking for a good, consistent, reliable strategy, head over to my channel where you'll find a ton of great strategies for binary options. Pick one that works for you and stick to it. But otherwise, I hope you guys found this video informative, and most importantly, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, go ahead and smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one.